Good Saturday afternoon, friends and neighbors. Tesuiji at the desk with the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters, the Colorado Rockies restart team that started back in Out of the Park 23. It has been my longest running series, and this will be its last time for now on Saturdays. I have some time off away from the computer coming up that will require me to stop streaming for the next couple Saturdays, and the Saturday time slot will be taken by my first ever KBO save, the Saturday Sorin, as I play the Hanwha Eagles starting May 18th. So this team will become the Friday Purple Baseball Beaters. We're taking over the Friday evening time slot at 8 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully you'll be able to tune in for that. I am stalling for time until EVC brings in the raid, admittedly. And I noticed on the results slide, I kind of pooched it. As you can see, we didn't just finish second in the division, we won it again. How did we do that? Absolutely ridiculous finish to the year. 21-7 in August. You take a look at the expanded standings. Pre-all-season break, 10 games above 500. Post-all-season break, 26 games above 500. Oh yeah, the Padres absolutely melted down. That also has a role to play here. So let's take a look at the other playoff teams in the postseason this year. It's an AL East rematch between the division-leading Toronto Blue Jays and the wildcard-winning Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles have themselves one dynamite team. Mauer, Victor Martinez, Kaz Matsui, who we traded to them. Prince Fielder, out for most of the season. That's why Darren Erstad is playing first base. Got it. Dexter Fowler having a coming out celebration. And I'd argue they have the better pitching over the Blue Jays, who still can thump with the best of them. Carlos Delgado, Manny Ramirez, Sean Green, Troy Gloss, Gary Sheffield. The AL Central winning Chicago White Sox picked up the win in Game 1, held on for dear life over the Los Angeles Angels. White Sox, an interesting bunch. Some familiar names there. Adrian Beltre, Meister Isturis, Joey Votto behind the dish. Hey, our old friend Willie Bloomquist. Looks like Francisco Liriano is the ace in that neck of the woods. Over on the Angels, it's Vladimir Guerrero's town. Kevin Youkilis, who won the championship with us last season, signed there. Shin-Soo Choo in the outfield. Carlos Gonzalez manning the other outfield corner. Oh, they got Lorenzo Cain coming up. Oh, he's going to be fun. Pitching looks a little sus. Carlos Perez out for rest of the season. Brett Smith is sort of their top pitcher. Jose Antonio Nunez, nothing to sniff at. Also starting today. Might as well sim Game 1. Jim Johnson goes 8 shutout innings. Steve Rowe slams the door as the Marlins hold home field advantage with a 3-0 win over the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs won the wild card. See guys like Mike Lowell, Josh Hamilton, Adam Lind, Josh Donaldson, Angel Pagan. JJ Fermaniak is their stud second baseman. This team lives and breathes on with him. Pitching wise, the arms are strong. Ben Sheets. There's the raid in. Hello, EVC and company. Welcome to the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. Hey, my alerts are working again. Little Green 5300, thank you for the follow. The Florida Marlins won 102 games. This is their best season ever. Juan Beltran is slugging. Hideki Matsui is a problem. Travis Hafner is slugging. John Nelson healthy again. This is a dangerous club, gang. And then our matchup in the other NLDS. Your 99-win Colorado Rockies facing their kryptonite this year, the Cincinnati Reds. You look at the Reds and you realize, oh my word, that is a batting lineup. Justin Morneau behind the plate. Mark Reynolds, no longer concussed, dangerous power there. Ryan Howard, feared left-handed bat. Rontre Johnson, former Colorado Rocky himself. Derek Lee also was with the club at one point. CG9, Carlos Guillen, returning not only to the National League, but returning to Coors. Does he have another Golden Glove in him? Man, I'm glad that he finally got healthy. I just wish it wasn't... Yeah, you can see, like, that bone bruise. That was about when I gave up on keeping Guillen. He opted out, or we traded him away. He opted out. And since then, he's been fine, of course. Yetibon, thank you for the follow. But we have nothing to sniff at either. Stephen Drew coming into his own. Marcus Thames, face of the franchise bat. Oscar Robles, we picked up at the deadline. Ken Griffey Jr., back in purple pinstripes. We traded for him at the deadline. 850 home runs in his career. Shea Hillenbrand, always a beast in the postseason. Pedro Diaz, healthy again. And the pitching. Oh, yeah. It's a shame Rolandini's hurt. But we're rolling Pryor, Wilson, Halladay, Sullivan. And now that all y'all are here, it's time for the lineup intro as we take you to Colorado, Coors Field, Game 1. Ryan Anderson leading the Reds onto the field. Please enjoy the intro. And now the starting lineup for your Colorado Rockies. Batting first, the second baseman, number 18, Oscar Robles. Batting second, the center fielder, number 33, Marcus Thames. Batting third, the right fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey Jr. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 13, Pedro Diaz. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 6, Stephen Drew. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 4, Coco Crisp. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 91, Tony Pena Jr. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 12, Shea Hillenbrand. Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22, Mark Pryor. Yeah, on paper, we're about to get our teeth kicked in. Carlos Guillen, batting from the left side, gets a slight ovation as his team returns, or as he returns to the city where he made his name. And Pryor's going to start him off with 3 straight balls. That's a leadoff walk for Carlos Guillen. And now he's a stealing threat. Couple pick-off throws. 1-2 on the way to Johnson. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Justin Morneau now. 0-1 on the way. Line into shallow right field, base hit. Griffey's on it. Throw will be coming home. It's a good throw, but it is offline. But they got the trailing runner. Double and out at third. Let's take a look at the Super Stats replay. Justin Morneau got a little greedy there. Air mails the throw. The pitcher, Pryor, fires it back to Drew in time. Bases are empty for Mark Reynolds. 2-2 on the way from Pryor. Popped up into foul territory. Long run for Drew, but he gets there. 1 run on 1 hit. And now the ever-dangerous Ryan Anderson comes to the plate. He got that Pedro Martinez juice. He has not had fewer than 15 wins in a season since his rookie year. He has not pitched fewer than 230 innings in any season. This year's 216 strikeouts, a new career low for him. Needless to say, he's won the last couple of Cy Young awards. That said, Coors, a bit of his...
Strike 3!
A bit of a dead zone for him. 5x5 Management 2, thank you for the follow. Thames comes set.
Strike 3!
Wait, did Thames change his jersey number again? Okay, he's back to being number 81. We'll fix that between streams. I did not notice. Griffey, line to right center field. Vintage Junior here at Coors Field. Standing double for the veteran. Pedro Diaz now. Full count on the way from Anderson.
Strike 3!
Swing and a miss on the curveball. Strikes out the side around the double. And we are off to the races. Ryan Howard. Line to left. Sliding grab by Coco Crisp. He makes it look exciting out there. Let's take a look at the Super Stats replay on that one. Whee! Derek Lee. Swings and misses on a Pryor changeup. Here's a left fielder, Milton Bradley. 1-2 on the way.
Strike 3!
Got him. Pryor is dealing. Problem is, so is Anderson. Drew Chris Pena Jr. coming up. I know what you're thinking. Where's Grady Sizemore? He's out for the season. Coco swinging on 3-1. Doinks a single into center field. One on the way to Pena. Punched into left field. That's going to be playable. Bradley makes the grab. Hillenbrand. Tries to go the opposite way. That will fall. No! What a catch by Rontre Johnson. Ooh. Dang it.
Strike 3!
4th K of the game for Mark Pryor. Leaping grab, Marcus Thames to take away a hit from Ryan Anderson. Thank you, Marcus. You still got it out there. Probably going to be moved to left if we can find a better defensive option. Drew across the diamond in time. Loud 1-2-3 inning. Pryor batting here. Robles, Thames. 1-2 on the way from Anderson.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. Fastball at 98.
Strike 3.
6 Ks so far for Ryan Anderson. Thames will work the 2-out walk. Griffey. Line to left field. Deep, but not deep enough. Man, if Griffey was like 10 years younger, that would have been gone. Oh well. Johnson now batting with the bases empty. Fly ball to right center, chasing Thames back over his shoulder. Speaking of vintage outfielding, Marcus Thames, have yourself a day. Morneau goes the opposite way for a base hit. Crisp collects it. Mark Reynolds. Hit on the ground. That could be 2. Beautifully turned. Drew to Robles to Diaz. This is going to be a quick game. Only 2 hits for either side. Diaz line to center. Leaping grab by Fornes. Drew, 1-0 on the way. Popped up, left field. Bradley makes the catch. Coco crisp now. They'll take another 2-out walk. 2 walks, 6 Ks for Ryan Anderson. Pena on the ground. Lee goes across the diamond. Rocky's still off the board here. Ryan Howard works the count to 1-2.
Strike 3.
Swings over a fastball. 5th K of the game for Mark Pryor. 1-0 on the way to Lee. That's on the ground. Pena Jr. throws, but the throw is bad. I did not realize exactly how much speed this club has. Reds are a problem, man. That's a wild pitch. It kicks away from Hillenbrand. One-0 on the way. Punch into right field. That's going to fall for a base hit. That could be additional runs scored. Throws into second from Griffey. It's 2-0 Cincinnati. 1-0 on the way from Pryor. Popped up on the infield. Pena. It's the easy play. 0-2 on Ryan Anderson. Got him. Froze him with a curveball. But the Reds get a critical insurance run. Hillenbrand, Pryor, Robles. Hillenbrand into the dirt. Reynolds up throwing. Plenty of time. Pryor flies this the opposite way. Sliding grab by Rontre Johnson. Here's Robles. 2-2 the count. Popped up into foul territory. Long run for Lee. Makes the grab. Can we not get shut out, please? 2-2 on the way. Prior to Guillen. Got him. Johnson now. 1-1 the count. Line to deep left field. Sliding grab by Crisp. Had him tracked almost perfectly. Who says extreme flyball pitchers can't make it in Coors? Drew across the diamond with plenty of time. 2-0. Anderson to Thames. On the ground, past the diving Reynolds and into right field. Leadoff man is aboard. Griffey. First pitch swinging, high drive deep to right field. That'll be on the track. Johnson makes the grab. Diaz. On the ground, back to the pitcher. That'll be a 1-6-3 double play. Ayah. Full count here to Mark Reynolds. He's aboard. Getting loose in the bullpen is Akinori Otsuka. Pryor has given all he can here. That's punched over the head of Pena Jr. and into center field. Going to be a close play at third. They got the runner. Derek Lee now stands alone on the base paths. That's what, 2-3 outfield assists so far today? 0-1 on the way to Milton Bradley. Derek Lee breaking for second. He's in there safely. Full count on the way to Bradley. And he's aboard. Come on, get Fornes. Get out of the inning. On the ground to second. Easy play for Robles. Just stretch time we go. Rockies down 2-0. Drew crisp Pena Jr. against Ryan Anderson, who has been in charge all game. Stephen Drew into the right field fence. Good play by Johnson. He's trying for three. Stephen Drew is safe at third. First time a runner's made it to third base for the Rockies. Crisp 1-for-1 today. Popped up center field. Sliding grab Fornes. Drew does not advance. Pena. Infield is in. They will try to get the runner at home, and they do. Hillenbrand. To the right side, Reynolds ends the threat. 0-4 with runners in scoring position. Ay, ay, ay. Into the game out of the Rockies bullpen, Akinori Otsuka. Had himself a stellar season. Bashed into the dirt, Robles. Makes the easy play. 2-1 on the way here to Rontre Johnson. Fly ball to center, that will fall for a base hit. Thames will keep it to a single. Here's Morneau. Hillenbrand lets the runner go, basically. 1-2 on the way. Bash to the pitcher. Easy play for Otsuka to first. Rockies need something going here. Pinch hitter for Otsuka will be Chase Headley. Anderson into his 8th inning of work. Chase Headley with a fly ball to right. Dang. Robles, 4th time seeing him. Rounds out to his counterpart, Reynolds. Thames, full count on the way. Bashed into the dirt. The catcher comes out to make the play. Good work by Morneau. Byron Embry will enter the game as the new pitcher for the Rockies. Came over from the Mets. Hit full count. Pitch is batted into the dirt. Drew makes the play. Ryan Howard. 1-2 on the way.
Strike three.
Rough day for Ryan. One, two, three inning for Byron Embry. But the Rockies need 2 to tie, 3 to win. You're in the bottom of the ninth. Eric Brown into the game after Ryan Anderson put up an incredible 8 shutout innings. Defensive substitution as well. Ryan Howard out of the game. Russell Martin is in at first base. Griffey. One-0 on the way. Back through the middle. Easy play there for Guillen. Diaz. 0-1. Line to right field. Johnson on the run makes a grab. He's been a menace out there in right field. Stephen Drew. 3-0 count. He's aboard with a walk. CJM, thank you for a follow. Coco Crisp. Rockies down to their last out. Back through the middle, base hit. All right, we need home run pop. Tony Pena is getting set. Melvin Upton Jr. into the game. 1-2 on the way from Eric Brown. Swing and a miss. The Reds take game 1, 2-0. That's less than ideal. Well, dang. I mean, our owner goal was just to make the postseason. Oh, how do you turn on the stats overlay in-game? You mean the spray? Hit F8 or look down in the corners where it says show spray, hide spray. All right, game 2. Former Rocky Greg Bauer in the starting rotation against Mark Sullivan. We take this one 6-4. Oh, we just ambushed Greg Bauer. Thames with a pair of home runs. Sully with 7 strong innings. All right. Marlins go up 2-0 in their series. Jays showing some life finally. Game 3 in Cincinnati. 8-0. BJ Ryan leading the way. CJ Wilson just got left in a little too long. The Orioles have knocked off the White Sox. I did say the pitching was an issue there. Manny Ramirez hits a home run in every single game, and it's still not enough. The White Sox are going to the ALCS for the first time in gosh knows how long. Knocking off the Angels. Cubs showing a little bit of life, beating the Marlins at home. That series is going to Game 5. Go Cubs, go. Roy Halladay in his walk year. Taking on Jesus Paracamia. Jorge Piedra draws into the game as the new left fielder with a righty on the mound. Looks like a little bit of a gloomy day here at Great American Ballpark. Today's broadcast is powered by Boobly Apple. I can't believe I found this flavor finally.
Strike three.
Ah, yes, just what I need. My entire team to turn into pumpkins. Pedro Diaz. Oh my goodness, what a diving catch by Milton Bradley. If you want to see how this team wins, it's defense, defense, and defense. If we do lose, this becomes an off-season stream. And we'll at least get to the start of next season. Roy Halladay, one of 4 starting pitchers in this Rockies rotation, set to walk in free agency alongside Chan-Ho Park, David Rolandini, and Mark Pryor. I knew naming the episode something crazy was going to be an issue. I just knew it. Hard hit on the ground, but it pops out of Tony Pena Jr.'s mitt. And I think Pena may be on his way out, honestly. He had a few good seasons, and then this. I mean, we still have him ARB eligible, if nothing else. I just gotta, really gotta think about it. And the speed of this team is hurting my brain. Another fly ball to center field. Thames throw to third will be late. Johnson standing at third. Reynolds. 1-0 from Halladay on the way. Drill to center field. Thames makes it look easy. 3 outs, all from him. Speaking of Thames, here he is. He'll fly out to Fornes, though. Stephen Drew. Rockies trying to send this one back to Denver for a Game 5. Reds trying to advance to the ALCS for the second year in a row, and to exact some revenge against these Rockies for beating them in the NLCS last year. Here's Piedra. Count. It's 3-0. Runners at first and second for Hillenbrand. On the ground, right to Howard. Easy play there. One-two from Halladay to Howard.
Strike 3.
Ewald, thank you for the follow. Beautiful looking curveball there. Derek Lee is aboard. And it's worth pointing, this isn't like rebuilt delivery Roy Halladay. This is like he first came up with the Blue Jays. So he's got a little bit of wildness still in him. But you guys have seen him for the last 2 seasons. Fornes. On the ground sharply, Drew comes up with it. Shives, thank you for the follow.
Strike 3.
Robles, count is full. He's aboard with a walk. Morno's arm really hasn't been tested much. He bobbles it, but he's... Ooh! Close play at second. Oscar Robles safe at second. Diaz will pop this up onto the infield. Guillen makes the grab. Griffey, 1-2 on the way. Little looper. Diving catch by Howard! That line drive looked menacing, but Griffey couldn't doink it past him. I mean, I can't be too upset with bowing out in the NLDS. Keep in mind that my game crashed last stream session. Legitimately, I point out. And we were almost going to miss the postseason if it wasn't for that. Or at the very least, we would have gone in as the wild card and thus had to face the Marlins. Scoreless through 3.
Strike 3.
Stephen Drew flies out to left. Bradley makes the grab. Both pitchers are giving it their all here. Raja, thank you for the follow. 3 up, 3 down. Halliday versus Morneau. Bashed into the dirt. Quick play. Good work by Robles. Full count on Mark Reynolds, the second baseman. Fly ball deep to right field. Griffey's just going to watch it go. Was that the dagger? Second out of the inning is a strikeout of Ryan Howard, who has acquired the snowflake. Derek Lee to right center field. That's going to split the outfielders. Griffey has it. Comes up firing to second. Quick check-in on Halliday. Full count on the way to Milton Bradley.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3 to strand the runner at second.
Strike 3.
And Pyrocamia decided to have his best game of the season right here. Halliday gives up a lazy fly ball to right. Griffey makes the play. Pyrocamia, 3-1 the count. Please don't walk the pitcher. Thank you. Good job by Diaz to make the play. One, two on the way to Guillen. Hit hard back up the middle. Pena erases his counterpart. Good work there by TPJ. Robles, Diaz, Griffey. Where is the batted ball luck? Another diving play by Rontre Johnson. Good grief. Griffey with a hard hit ball, but right to Howard. Through 5.5, Reds lead 1-0 in an elimination game for the Colorado Rockies, the two-time defending World Series champions. No team has even made 3 straight World Series since the Atlanta Braves did it in 93, 94, and 95. And they only won one of those 3 in 1993. They lost 94 to the Blue Jays, 95 to the Rangers. Gotta love the alternate history here. Doug Stasio getting loose in the bullpen. 3-1 the count to Reynolds. Ball 4. Reds finally have some traffic on the base paths. That'll be the end of Roy Halladay's day. Doug Stasio will induce a foul ball. Good run by Hillenbrand from Ryan Howard. Howard has gone 0-4 series so far. Yikes. Oh, 2 to Derek Lee. Fly ball to center field. Thames has a look at it. Inning over. So the 2 base runners are stranded. Stasio will stay in the game. Pyrocamia working here in the top of the 7th. Marcus Thames into the left field corner for a base hit. That's stuck. Oh, never mind. It looked stuck in the left field wall. Marcus Thames out of the ball game. No. Oh no, we are in trouble. Coco Crisp will pinch run for him. Stephen Drew now. To the opposite field gap. This game will be tied. Coco Crisp will round third and score easily. Stephen Drew with a double. Otsuka getting loose in the bullpen now. Full count to Tony Pena Jr. Hit on the ground to short. Guillen records the first out of the inning. Piedra will be intentionally walked. They're going to try and deal with Hillenbrand. Who they will actually have to deal with is the pinch hitter, Melvin Upton Jr. Rocketed into left field. That's going up against the wall. The Rockies will take the lead. Melvin Upton Jr. stands at third with a pinch hit double, advancing to third on the throw. Pinch hitting for Doug Stasio will be Derek Barton, who will likely take over behind the plate. 1-1, fly ball to left. Bradley has it. Upton will tag and score. Rockies put up a crooked number finally. It's 4-0. Or 4-1. Robles doinks into right field for the final out of the inning. Quick check to see if... Yeah, we're not putting Griffey in center, so let's go Crisp in left. Piedra moves to center field. Rockies need to hold on here and send this one back to Coors.
Strike three.
Otsuka has been one of the most reliable pitchers for this Rockies team. On the ground, Robles, 2 down quickly. Juan Uribe, the pinch hitter here for the pitcher spot. Paracamia's day is over. Fly ball to right field. Griffey barely needs to budge. Through 7, 4-1 Rockies. Embry getting loose in the bullpen. Misael Quiroz into the game now. Facing Diaz, Griffey, Crisp. Diaz thought that was ball 4.
Strike three.
And I think Griffey is cooked after this season. We're not extending him for sure. Back through the middle. Going to be a tough play for Guillen. He gets there. Even the speedy Crisp can't work his way aboard. Byron Embry into the game to face the top of the lineup.
Strike three.
Soria getting loose. If Embry runs into trouble. Through the wickets of Diaz and into right field. Griffey will get it, but Johnson is standing at second. First pitch swinging back through the box. Pena will just throw to first. to get rid of Justin Morneau. Here's Reynolds. Full count from Embry. That'll be a walk. Ryan Howard now. I'm trusting you, Embry. Don't prove me wrong.
Strike 3.
There we go. Fantastic inning of work there. Jeremy Robertson into the game now for the Reds, dealing with Rockies 5-6-7. Lefty on lefty here. Drew hits it into shallow right. Johnson charges in, makes the play. Pena Jr., 1 for 3 today. Fly ball to deep center field. Fornes with a sliding grab. Here's Piedra. Hit on the ground. Howard will take it himself. Save situation. Joakim Soria into the game. Deal with Lee Bradley Fornes. Tied with his counterpart on the Reds for most saves in the NL. And Derek Lee sends it way onto the backstop. It's a 2-run game now. Another loud fly ball. Crisp is going to get this one. Or Piedra, rather. Fornes, the 1-2 from Soria. Got him. Reds down to their last out. Russell Martin will be the pinch hitter. Works the count to 3-0. And he's aboard. Guillen now with the tying run at first. 1-1 on the way from Soria. That's a wild pitch. It's going to skitter past Barton. 2-2 on the way to Guillen. Hit on the ground. Robles will send the series back to Denver. Rockies win 4-2. Unfortunately, that means they are facing Ryan Anderson again. Cubs and Marlins game is going first. The Marlins put down the Cubs and will play in the NLCS. If I'm not mistaken, that is the first postseason series win for the Marlins. Friendly reminder, they joined the league the same time as us. Thames, quadriceps soreness. Oh, he's playing through that. He is absolutely playing through that. Bit of a brisk day at Coors right now. Thames will take all the easy plays he can get. A winner-take-all Game 5 between the reigning World Series champions and the Reds, who are knocking at the door. Drew across the diamond. Beautiful play. Robles Thames Griffey here against Ryan Anderson. Works a leadoff walk. One-two on the way to Thames. Hit hard into center field, base hit. Robles will stay at second. What's going on with Ryan Anderson? Griffey works the count full. Called strike 3, sinker. Diaz. High drive, deep to center field. Fornes will make the grab. That should be deep enough to advance the runners. They stayed put. Why? Come on, Drew. Cash him. The looper right to Guillen. Scoreless through 1. Pryor only needed 6 pitches to get through the top of the first. Throws this one directly into Mark Reynolds' feet. Ryan Howard still looking for his first hit of the postseason. The Reds continue to run roughshod over the Rockies. Well, it's a walk for Ryan Howard. Derek Lee now. Quick chat on the mound. Hit hard. That could be 3. They'll settle for just 1. Come on, Drew. You had a chance there, man. Full count to Milton Bradley.
Strike 3.
Got him. Full count to Fornes. And he's aboard. Bases loaded for Ryan Anderson. 1-0 on the way to the pitcher. Sharply at ground ball, Drew ends the threat. 2 walks, a hit by pitch. No hits, though. Coco crisp to deep center field. Fornes yoinks it. This game is going to give me coronary problems. Pena will work the walk. Hillenbrand. Hit directly towards the pitcher's mound. That'll be 1 out. Pryor. They try the back pick. Hillenbrand, what are you doing?
Strike 3.
Second time through the lineup for Mark Pryor. Oh dear. Whew. Griffey was there. That just looked bad. Yikes. Guillen gave it a ride. Andre Johnson giving it a ride. Diving catch, Ken Griffey Jr. Squeeze me. Wow. Okay, then. A little bit of vintage Griffey in the field. Justin Morneau walks. 3rd walk issued by Mark Pryor today. Focus on the guy at the plate. 1-2 to Reynolds. Deep play for Robles. He's up making it. Oh, 1 on the way to Robles. Lined right to Guillen. Thames will work the walk. Griffey 0-2 the count. Hit hard to opposite field. That will fall into Milton Bradley's mitt. 2 down for Diaz. Flared to left. Milton Bradley has been busy. Still scoreless. Yeah, at one point do we bench Robles? He's been having a rough go. We're going to put Melvin Upton Jr. in. Over the head of Robles and into right field. Ryan Howard finally gets his first hit of the postseason. Reds bench erupting in cheers. Milton Bradley on the ground. They'll go to second for 1. No chance at a double play. Good job there by Drew. Fornes. 2-2 on the way. Fly ball deep left field. Carrying. Are you kidding me? Daniel Fornes with his first home run, and he gives the Reds a 2-0 lead. Ryan Anderson chases Chris back, but he makes the play. Drew Chris Pena Jr. Stephen Drew golfs it to center field. Here's Crisp. On the ground, Derek Lee was in. Easy play. Over the head of the first baseman, Howard, Tony Pena Jr. is aboard. Hillenbrand. Back up the middle, Guillen will take it himself, unassisted, to second base. Mark Sullivan getting loose in the Rockies bullpen. They'll go to him for the back half of this game, because there may not be another one if this score holds. It'll be the first time pitching out of the bullpen for Sullivan all season. Morneau, fly ball to center field. Shallow, Pena Jr. makes the grab. Through 4.5, Reds leading 2-0. Mark Pryor's day is done. Melvin Upton Jr. enters the game against Ryan Anderson. Hit hard on the ground. Reynolds can't corral it. Upton Jr. standing at first base. Chase Headley will enter the game to pinch hit for Mark Pryor. 3-1 the count. Low for ball 4. Ryan Anderson getting into some trouble here. 2-1 on the way to Marcus Thames. Hit hard on the ground. That could be 2. It is. Yeesh. Griffey. High drive, deep to left field. Are you kidding me, Melton Bradley? Ay, ay, ay. Mark Sullivan will enter the game and bat first. Melvin Upton Jr. will remain in the game and, batting ninth, take over at second base. Sullivan with that changeup fastball screwball combo means he's equally effective against righties and lefties.
Strike 3.
As shown there. Double play against Mark Reynolds. Runner goes. Oh, what a beautiful play by Hillenbrand. Full count to Derek Lee. And he's aboard. Full count to Milton Bradley.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Sullivan gets the out. Diaz, Drew Crisp. 5 walks today by Ryan Anderson. None of them have come around to bite him yet. Drew, bouncer. Reynolds goes to second. It's a double play, 4-6-3. Wow. Crisp doinks one past Carlos Guillen. Pena Jr. backs up Guillen. Close play at first. Question is will that be the end of the day for Ryan Anderson? Also, Sullivan is cooked already. Cesar Carrillo getting loose. I was expecting him to go a little bit longer than that. Are we really going to get shut out at Coors twice by this guy? Come on, Sullivan. Just one more out. Drew going to make the close play. Yes. Anderson's still in there, coming up to 100 pitches. Guillen will throw out Shea Hillenbrand. One down. Melvin Upton Jr. 1-2.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Third K of the day. Last righty off the bench is Wandel Campana.
Strike 3.
And he is a strikeout victim as well. Cesar Carrillo enters the game. Expected to be a part of the Rockies rotation next season, if only because we don't have anyone else. Johnson tries to bunt it. Goes foul. Fly ball to deep left center field. Why would you bunt if you have that kind of power? Thames up throwing. But that is a triple. A leadoff triple for Rontre Johnson. Infield is in against Justin Morneau. What a diving grab by Drew! Oh my word, that saved a run. Johnson could not budge. Let's pitch around Reynolds here. Fly ball to deep center field. Never mind. Oh dear, that one's into the forest. 495 feet. That's the deepest home run we've seen at Coors Field. Not even Marcus Thames has done that. Watch where this thing lands. Scrapes the second deck. We should have intentionally walked him.
Strike 3.
The hole gets deeper for the Rockies. Eric Brown now facing Thames Griffey Diaz. Staked to a 4-0 lead.
Strike 3.
Lone Star, thank you for the follow. Ken Griffey Jr. deep to right field. Played by Rontre Johnson. Thank you for the hydrate. I am definitely keeping the water nearby.
Strike 3. Strike 3.
I guess Ryan Anderson figured out how to pitch at Coors, didn't he? He's got to get the series MVP at this point. He's just gotta. Four-pitch walk to Guillen. Gabo Zuna into the game. I was not paying attention to Carrillo's stamina. Fly ball to center. Rockies need 4 runs to continue their season. Stephen Drew leading things off. Hard hit up the third base line and fair. That's into the left field corner. Bradley is on it. Stephen Drew with the leadoff double. Coco Crisp now batting from the left side. Fly ball to right center. That's going to fall. The Rockies will at least be on the board. Coco Crisp back-to-back doubles. Pinch hitter here will be Derek Barton into the game. Embry getting loose just in case. Barton hard hit into the left field. Base hit. Derek Barton make that a 3 double inning so far. Milton has not recorded an out in the 9th. For 2. Rockies pulling out all the stops and all the pinch hitters. Jorge Piedra will take over for Shea Hillenbrand. Full count on the way. Melvin Upton Jr. now. Tying run at first. 3-1. Bases loaded. Last man off the bench is the team captain, Shane Victorino. A lot of speed on the base paths. A double could win it. Lined right to the first baseman, and he doubles off. Russell Martin doubles off the runner. It's down to Thames. 2-2 on the way. Fly ball over the head of Reynolds. Piedra is getting the wave home. He will be safe. Marcus Thames has tied the game. The season continues. My, oh my. Griffey has a chance to rewrite how this series has gone for him. Full count on the way from Keith Brandon. And it's a walk. The winning run is at second for Pedro Diaz. Fly ball into foul territory. That will end the inning. We've got extras here in Game 5. And oh Lord, how the hell am I going to put a lineup together now? Barton to center, or to catcher. We need a shortstop. Victorino can play second, thank goodness. I want Piedra in right. Embry will take over for Griffey. Okay. The bench is empty. We are past the limit now. I don't think Victorino's played any second base this game. Long run for Thames. He's not able to get to it. He'll play it on a hop. Leadoff double for Justin Morneau. Less than ideal. Mark Reynolds through Drew's wickets and into left field. And just like that, the Reds have retaken the lead.
Strike 3.
There we go. Back-to-back Ks now for Embry after giving up that double to Mark Reynolds. 3-1 to Milton Bradley. Line deep to left field. Into the fence! Coco Crisp makes the play! Jeremy Robertson will try to get the save. Drew Crisp Barton. Here in the bottom of the 10th. Stephen Drew into right field. The leadoff man is aboard for the Rockies now. Coco Crisp, 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Here's Barton. Right back through the box, base hit. Tying run at second now. Jorge Piedra. Fly ball, left center field. Bradley will make the grab. Melvin Upton Jr., the season on the line. High drive, deep right center field. Melvin Upton Jr. has sent the Rockies to the NLCS. An incredible performance by Melvin Upton Jr. Look at the roller coaster here. Oh, I think I just blew up my microphone on that. Robertson is going to be seeing that dream or that pitch in his nightmares. Yeah, no kidding. Melvin Upton Jr. is going to be player of the game. Oh my word. Well then. Let's turn off the force start on Robles. Oh, Gigi. Yeah, you did show up at the right time. How are the Blue Jays the #1 seed in the AL? Simple. They got Manny Ramirez, Troy Gloss, Gary Sheffield, and Carlos Delgado is a Hall of Famer catcher. That's out. Absolutely insane. So it's Rockies versus Marlins. And with that performance, I think Melvin Upton Jr. has affixed himself atop the lineup instead of Robles. Orioles versus White Sox in the ALCS. A slobber knocker in game one. Orioles jump out to an 12-2 lead and hang on to win 12-8. Game one in Florida. CJ Wilson pitches a gem. Thames with his third home run of the season. Griffey with a hit and 2 walks. Late comeback, a 5-run 11th. As John Corcoran gets absolutely blown up by Coco Crisp and Shea Hillenbrand. Shea Hillenbrand with a bases clearing double. Yeah, Upton Jr.'s had 3 Ks in the game. Okay. May not be the hot hand anymore. We shall see. Like a hot knife through butter, the Rockies are on a roll. And look who's healthy. David Rolandini will be joining the postseason roster for the World Series if the Rockies advance. By the way, that's not what David Rolandini looks like. I found him online. He's a redhead. He was a part of Team Italy in 2006 in the World Baseball Classic. Back to Coors we go. I honestly can't believe the Rockies are even here. We should have been dead to rights in Game 5. Down 4-0, doesn't matter. Down 5-4 in the 10th, does not matter. Easy play for Pena. Make that 2. Here's Mike Napoli, the catcher. 35 home runs on the season. Fly ball to right field. Griffey brings it in. Melvin Upton Jr.'s walk-off home run now takes its place alongside Shea Hillenbrand's in some of the most hype moments in Rockies on-stream history. Wow, wow, wow. So yeah, Griffey's only batting .222, but at least his on base is okay. Where's the power, though? Mincy deals to Diaz. Hit hard. That could be 2. It will be. Rockies get a hit and a walk, but can't push anything across. Here's Hafner. 2-0 on the way from Sullivan. Close play, but play made nonetheless. Juan Beltran, the third baseman. Hit hard to right center field. Thames is not going to get this one. Oh, right, I was supposed to change his jersey number. Oops. One-two on the way to Matsui. Fly ball to left. Piedra makes the grab. Or Crisp, rather. Oh, Mincy's a lefty, that's why. The shortstop, Cordito. Absolute Golden Glove menace. Popped up on the infield. Pena will claim it. Drew stares into Mincy. Rollins is also a solid option at second. That ball was, like, below his ankles. No wonder Crisp swung at it. Pena Jr. will work the walk. Hillenbrand batting in the 8-hole. Sharply hit back to the pitcher's mound. Mincy will end the bottom of the second. Thames healthy again. Looking to etch his legacy here with yet another ring. Oh dear, Jimmy Rollins deep to left field. That one will sail out of here. The Flying Fish have one. Oh dear, that might... Nope, that's not going to be 2, but that is loudly hit by John Nelson. Crisp is going to do something with it eventually. Quick check-in on Sullivan. He says he's fine. 1-2 on the way to Mike Napoli. Off the end of the bat, Diaz takes it himself. Inning over. Raised by Wolves. Thank you for the follow. Sullivan leading off here against Mincy. Hit hard to center field. Caught by Kroger. Upton Jr. now.
Strike 3.
Yeah, he's back to being a pumpkin. We're going to go with Robles again next game. Or more accurately, we'll just do a platoon split. One to Hafner. Fly ball to center. Thames makes the play. He's been busy out there. 0-2 to Juan Beltran. Got him. First K of the game for Sully. Full count to Hideki Matsui. Fly ball to right. Griffey with a little vintage catch. Still 1-0. Mincy will face Griffey, Diaz, Drew.
Strike 3.
Close play, but Pedro Diaz gets his single. Steven Drew. Into the ground. Napoli goes to first. Oh, wow, that's a double play. 2-6-3 on your scorecard. How? Now, I'm not going to do what I did last time we were up 3-0 and losing in Game 4. There will be no quick simming here. Good play by Drew. Back up the middle. Jimmy Rollins has been giving the Rockies fits. It's bow time. Thank you for the follow. Slow roller in the dirt. Hillenbrand will go to first. Napoli swings on a tough pitch. Diaz completes the out. Chris doinks one into center field. Right back through the box. Pena Jr. Hit and run is on. That's foul.
Strike 3.
Well, productive strikeout if nothing else. Chris now standing at second. Hillenbrand works a walk? Okay. Swing away, Mark. Popped up on the infield. Infield fly rule is called. Mincy will make the grab. Upton. That's a wild pitch. Runners will advance 1 base. Full count to Upton Jr.
Strike 3.
Come on.
Strike 3.
I mean, yes, he did just win me Game 5, but I'm still allowed to be mildly perturbed.
Strike 3.
Oh, Sullivan starting to rack up the Ks. Back to back. The Dev Lab gave him that extra bit of stamina, and it's been so important. I don't know why our bat sounds have gone mute, but hello, Marcus Thames! Beautiful. We're back within one. And Griffey finally gets a hit. Yay! New pitcher into the game is Neil Friendling. Pedro Diaz. Bashed back to the pitcher's mound. They'll go to second for one to erase Griffey. Stephen Drew now getting to bat against a righty. To the shortstop, Guillen. Going to second for one. Crisp will flip around and bat from the left side. Little doink single over the head of Rollins. Pena Jr., strikeout victim last time. On the ground to first base. Easy play for Hafner. Otska getting loose in the bullpen. Kroger, the center fielder. Easy play for Upton. 2 down quickly. Pinch hitter here is Asdrubal Cabrera. Sullivan trying to go 7 strong here. Into the shift, Upton made it look easy. John Corcoran. Notably gave up the 5 spot to the Rockies in extras. Pinch hitter here is Oscar Robles. Oh, to the count from Corcoran. Popped up into foul territory. And out. Upton Jr. 1-2 on the way. 4 Ks on the day for Melvin. Ay, ay, ay. Marcus Thames to deep left center field. This game will be tied if Hillenbrand can hustle around third. He's in there safely. Tie game. Marcus Thames does it again. Griffey back to the shortstop Cordito. Then again, Robles has been stinking too, so we'll keep Upton out there. Otska has become a reliable arm this postseason. 1.86 this season. Byron Embry coming loose. Possibly Twins. That's supposed to be just one of the sound effects. The game's always had that. Very efficient 1-2-3 inning for Otsuka. Steve Rowe will face Diaz, Drew, Crisp. Game 4, Rockies with a chance to advance to their 3rd straight World Series. Joaquim Soria also getting loose in case the Rockies take the lead.
Strike 3.
It'll be Byron Embry. Embry got the win in Game 5 of the NLDS. Giving up more loud contact here. Ay, ay, ay. Marlins take the 3-2 lead. Just in the interest of time, if we don't win this one, I'm not playing another game until 7. Pause refresh, thank you for the follow. I mean, I do have the apartment to myself today. My fiance is at her bachelorette party. But I also promised I would clean the place, so I can't dawdle too long. Pena Jr., Hillenbrand, Embry, Soria up in case it goes to extras. Come on, TPJ. Leadoff man is aboard. Pitch is high. Napoli can't make the good throw. Tying run now at second. Hillenbrand to first. Tying run 90 feet away. Go with Headley? Yeah, let's go with Headley here. Two on the way to chase Headley. On the ground. Are they going to go home? But the throw is offline! Insert Hanna-Barbera doodly 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 running noise. No, wait, the throw was good. Dang it! Ah! Come on, Melvin. You got another hero swing in you?
Strike 3.
Nope, we're going to Game 5. 5 strikeouts for Melvin Upton Jr. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, Robles, you got second base again. Yes, I know Rolandini is healthy. I can't bring him in just yet. Uh-oh. We put up a 6-1 lead and promptly blow it, losing 9-6 in Game 5. Please don't send this to 7. Thank you, Roy Halladay. Pedro Diaz goes 4 for 4 with 4 runs, including a home run. Okay. All right. World Series bound. Marcus Thames has back-to-back postseason MVPs. He batted 500. 500 for the postseason. Or for this round. It's pinstripes on pinstripes. The Colorado Rockies will host the American League pennant-winning Chicago White Sox. Cesar Carrillo will be left off the postseason roster for the final round. David Rolandini returns to the lineup, or to the rotation. Halladay is our long man. Ooh, I like that. Guaranteed, or sorry, this is when it's U.S. Cellular Field hosting the World Series. Viriano pitching a gem, 10 strikeouts. Game 2. 8th inning, Soria gets into trouble, can't hold the lead. Oh no, we're down 3 games to none. Well, this could be an inglorious finish. You don't see a team for a while, and you forget that they can be really good. Okay. Nighttime at Coors Field. Rockies need to win 3 in a row. Yeah, Ben Francisco is hashtag a problem.
Strike 3.
That's a pretty good left fielder right there. Burner guy? What's that about?
Safe.
Uh-oh. Off the wall. Okay, you know what? Let's just... Nope. No, I'm not gonna wimp out. We're gonna see this one through. Benny Franks has yet another home or RBI against us. Good placement there by Griffey. Let's pitch around Beltray and see if he swings a junk. There we go. Fly ball to center. I think we may just end up in until RISP territory. Griffey with a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Thames. Fly ball to deep right. Not deep enough. All right, Jeff Francoeur pops a home run. Okay, CJ Wilson is like dying out there. Down 3-0. Rockies are still looking for their first hit. Okay. Traffic on the base paths.
Strike 3.
And Griffey strikes out. I mean, Griffey's been able to get his average up to 292. That's good. Drew with a stolen base. Pena with an RBI double. Piedra now. Line to right center field. This game is not over yet. Back-to-back doubles. 3-2 White Sox over Rockies. CJ bunts it up the first base line. That's a beautiful looking bunt. Upton. The shortstop Bloomquist, another former Rocky. All right. 1-run game. CJ. Julio Lugo, the second baseman. Hit hard down the first base line. Or third base line. Long throw for Piedra. Ooh! Into the wall, Piedra makes the grab. All right, let's get Halliday into the game next. All right, first two men reach. Tim's, you gonna do something? Oh, yes, he is. Extra base hit. That could score both runs. Griffey holds at third. Infield is in against Drew. One out. Pena can't muscle it past the infield. 2 down. Piedra will walk to load the bases. Eric Turner to face Hillenbrand. And we're gonna leave everyone. Bye. Roy Halladay into the game. Hit hard. That could be 3-6. Not in time. Pena looped the throw, and Markakis beat it out. Francisco called strike 3. No runs score. Dang. Well, we need Halladay more off the mound.
Strike 3.
I think we need to send Melvin Upton Jr. to the development lab so that he is able to lay off pitches better. Come on, Piedra. Gun him. Runner holds. Meiser is Turris. And they got Lugo and Isturis? Jeez. Come on, Doc. Double play time. Or have it kick away. Yeah, this is looking grim. Let's get to the 9th. Hey, Nosbase! Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. We are here in Game 4 of the World Series in 2008. Rockies down 3-0 to the Chicago White Sox. And down 3 runs here in what could be the deciding game.
Strike 3.
Ryan McCauley, the pitcher. Derek Barton, the batter.
Strike 3.
Pedro Diaz, the count is full. And he walks. Griffey, 1-2 from McCauley.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The Chicago White Sox are World Series champions for the first time since 1907. I think. Sorry, they won in 1918. Right. So, first win for them since the Black Sox era. Let's take a look at what the heck this team did to us. Vince Faison, speedster and amazing defender. Julio Lugo, injured to crap. Still signed long term. Ha. But when he's healthy, he is very good. Joey Votto behind the plate. Might do better at first base going forward. Ben Francisco, a problem. Nick Markakis. Had a bit of a step back here, but still pretty solid. Frank Kerr. Someone has to play first. Meiser Izturis. The team captain DHs? All right. Adrian Beltre gets his ring. Acquired from the Marlins in 1997 after he put up 2.4 wins above replacement as a rookie. And in the year before he hits free agency, he's got a ring. And of course, a key component of one of our original prospects, Willie Bloomquist, won the ring in 2003 with the Dodgers. Now he has his second. Pitchers, Francisco Liriano, fireballing left-hander. Orlando Encarnacion, Ian Kennedy, Joey DeLeon, former Rocky Justin Noodler. Oh, he got his PBABIP fixed. Good. He was just getting PBABIP to heck back in Out of the Park 24. So we traded him away. And now he wins a World Series against us. Great. That's tough. But still, 3 straight pennants. The Reds almost had us, but they choked and blew it. Yeah, I can see that why they're so fast. Yeah, first in stolen bases, first in base running. The worst team in the American League just won a World Series. Because this game sometimes does not make sense. While we wait for things to process here, I did want to roll back to the perfect team setup. I've changed the Toronto baseball birds to be the Altacockers. That's Yiddish for old farts. Only players who are 35 and older will be on that team based on the year or the age of their card in Perfect Team. I cannot imagine that they're going to be staying in silver. Yeah, the only team I have that's above 500 right now is my mainline packs only club, the Shizuoka Arrows. Last week they were in Diamond. And you can imagine how that went. So we should be able to raid right on time into AZ Axel with the Backyard Project at 4 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to stay tuned at 8 o'clock tonight. Yeah, Michael Ram. Yeah, that was me last week. At 8 p.m. Eastern, it's the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. DishNet 34 on the call. I'm going to have that and the Leafs Game 1 against the Bruins. Split screen mode. Just so I can see what it looks like when Steve Dangle's head explodes. One thing I adore about Out of the Park Baseball is if you do these long-running historical games, you see who can still win who gets to win a championship. Like Joey Votto never won a title with the Cincinnati Reds. Here he's got a ring with the White Sox. Ken Griffey Jr. never won a ring. He's won 2 with us. In 98 and in 2006. We got Mo Vaughn a ring. We got Roy Halladay 2. We got Mark Pryor 2. We got R.A. Dickey 1. And for those of you who are celebrating today with a little bit of the Leaf, please make sure you celebrate responsibly. I'm just expecting this giant haze of smoke to erupt from Toronto's downtown destinations. Well, once this does finish, we are going to take a look and see what our goals are for next year. And if I have time, I'm going to flip into, appropriately enough, my Chicago White Sox hands-off mode entitled Owned. Basically, you get to be the owner. You control the budget. You control the team priorities and from what limited changes you can make to the owner goals, those two. All right. CJ Wilson will test free agency. We're going to increase. And Pedro Diaz's opt-out is that year. Grady. We could have used you. Our third base coach has retired. Nick Vincent finishes among the top options, so I can't wait to see him join the big league club. I think we got to work on boosting his stamina, though. All right, the Dev Lab. I want to see if Stephen Drew I'm not seeing a way to boost his fielding rating, so never mind. Alright, let's go to Sullivan. Give him endurance training. Where's Soria? Barton, let's see if he can improve his defense at catcher. There's Soria. Let's go... Oh, endurance training very hard. Never mind. Okay, let's look at our prospects then. Nick Vincent. Let's focus on movement. Moreland's practically ready to play. Beckham's getting a call up. RC has a waste of time in the lab. Yeah, the cupboards are looking pretty bare. So let's see if we can get Justin Smoke to improve his some home run power. Yeah, I know. Right, who else do we want to try? Estrada is trade bait at this point. Let's see, is there anything we can do with Carrillo? Unmotivated, never mind. What about Mobley? No, Mobs looks pretty good. You know what? Let's see if Mobley can add a third pitch. Let's get Pelfrey in there to improve pitch arsenal. There we go. Look at all those Type A free agents. Embry, Griffey, Halliday, Pryor, Wilson, and Campana. Rolandini not being tagged with an A or a B is kind of crappy, but we'll live. Yeah, none of these guys are really jumping out to me as, ooh, I want to keep them. So I'll take care of the ARB estimates off stream. Let's go hop into Owned and see how the White Sox have done in the second year under Chris Getz' management and my ownership. Still can't believe we won that game 5. We had no business. None. Whatsoever. Baseball Dreamland, of course, is the user who came up with this concept, so a shout out to him. We're just waiting for the save to load on my poor little coming up on 11-year-old laptop. All right, so fan interest has gone up. The league expanded and I reorganized into 2 divisions of 8. Braves beat the Mariners in the World Series. The Montreal Expos joined the AL East. And the Nashville Stars joined the NL East. Division leaders plus 4 wild cards make the postseason. So, as you can tell, we still were bad. Taking a look at the decision history, which is a really cool thing that you can do in Out of the Park 25. Let's see, Alex Wood was a good signing. 2 wins above replacement. Gleyber Torres kicked butt once we signed him. Mike Yastrzemski and Conforto both as minor league deals. Nothing like dumpster diving. We got Yainer Diaz from the Astros. And Peyton Burdick, or Luis Urias from the Mariners. So, we're waiting for the team to pay dividends, but at least the farm system's coming along. Got some top 20 prospects in Vidal Carrillo. Santiago Silva. Ooh. Ooh. And Noah Schultz up with the big club already. I like what I see. So that's what the depth pool looks like. Our budget is still lowest, but I think what we can do is we can adjust some of the funds. Oh yeah, we also cut Benintendi, so we had to eat the entirety of his contract. Ah, that's a fun decision. So, but based on the rules that Baseball Dreamland laid out, I can give my team back the money that I took away as the owner as part of their budget. So I'm going to goose the budget by 46 million. Actually, I'll do that to next year's budget. So let's go 191,000,000. All right, now we can afford to sign some guys. Let's go neutral. I want to stop bottoming out. Actually, let's nudge this down to 185 and give the team 6 million in cash on hand. So I'll be streaming this off stream. We're going to go right into AZ Axel. You won't see me again until May 17th, when the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters become the Friday Purple Baseball Beaters. And then Saturday, May 18th, Tesuiji goes to the KBO. That's right, I'm taking over the Hanwha Eagles, the Saturday Sorin. So I will be away due to various and sundry activities during my normal streaming slots. Hopefully, you will be able to enjoy the company of the rest of the Out of the Park stream team. Time is precious, folks, and I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me today. Say hi to AZ Axel for me. Firage, take us out, will ya?